Thanks so much for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. There is a lot of headlines to get to today, but we want to start things off with a more detailed look at your weather forecast with meteorologist Thomas Patrick, because Thomas, you are tracking more normal conditions for this time of year. Thomas has been telling us, we are still above average right now.
Normal weather, normal October. Almost feels a bit like a oxymoron, but yeah, the weather we've been experiencing is nowhere close to normal. What was really shocking to people over the inland north, or really the northwest, I should say, is that it was 88 degrees in Seattle 2 days ago. In October, that is a bit mind-blowing. But for this morning, a little cool this morning, bit of a northeasterly breeze. Feels okay out there, a little bit on the cool side. It is October after all, so we really shouldn't be surprised to see temperatures below the freezing mark, as we do in Deer Park. It's 30 degrees right now. That's probably the coldest I've seen so far this season, marking one of our colder mornings, though it could be a lot colder. 32 in Sandpoint as well, and 42 in Coeur d'Alene. So we'll just call it a bit on the cool side, even compared to this another very warm day that is still ahead of us. This is the not normal portion. What is a bit more normal for October is that we should be getting colder weather. We should be getting a bit of some wet weather, some fall weather systems. Well, there's a pretty strong one that's going to be moving through this Friday evening and into the weekend. So brace yourself for some colder and wetter weather for the upcoming days. But I'll show you how much longer we'll hold on to the 70-degree temperatures before we get to this part of the weekend.
This morning, health officials in Washington say that a fall and winter COVID surge is likely to happen in the Pacific Northwest after months of low case levels. The Seattle Times is reporting that the King County health officer says the virus trend in Europe is causing concern for what the U.S. could expect. In Idaho, numbers did stay relatively the same over the last few weeks, but health officials still encourage you to get vaccinated and/or boosted, wear masks in public, and stay home if you feel sick.
At 6:03, we are tracking new developments in the shakeup at Bloomsday. Race director John Neal resigned after the board told him he would no longer continue in his role. 2 board members also resigned, and now some community members saying they don't agree with the decision. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez live in the newsroom right now. And Nicole, you obtained a new statement from the board president. What did it say?
So Tim, Dory Whitford is the Lilac Bloomsday Association president. She said in a statement yesterday, the organization is about more than just one person. She said this exactly, quote, the current board is working well together and is looking forward to a great Bloomsday 2023 that Spokane could be proud of. Now, John Neal said he was leaving the Bloomsday organization last week. He had been with Bloomsday for almost 20 years and had been race director since 2019. He said he was leaving after Bloomsday told him he would not be race director anymore, and 2 other board members resigned. We asked President Whitford for comment on the 2 board members who left. She said they will not comment on employment issues. But in her statement, she did say this, quote, all of us at Bloomsday would like to thank John Neal for his service. We accept his resignation and wish him the absolute best in his future. For now, Neal says he does not have future plans. He says he had been planning on staying with Bloomsday until this sudden change. In the newsroom, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
Just about 6:05 now, let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. New overnight, Spokane City Council passed a new ordinance. Now, this ordinance provides wraparound services for residents at the Trent Homeless Center. The goal of the ordinance is to provide services such as mental health, drug, and alcohol treatment, along with housing services, with the hopes of tackling Spokane's growing homeless crisis. The Washington State Patrol has now canceled an endangered missing person alert for a Lacey woman. Lacey police say that the woman was taken from her home by her estranged husband, but was found on Sunday. Now, the woman told police that her estranged husband drove her into the woods, but she was able to escape and find help. That estranged husband is now in police custody. Well, get ready, rock fans. Multi-hit rock band Journey is coming to Spokane. So they'll be playing at the Spokane Arena in April of next year. And this is all part of their 50th anniversary celebration Freedom Tour of 2023. Toto will also be joining the band in Spokane, and tickets go on sale this Friday. And believe it or not, no surprise here, the Zags have once again been named one of the top college basketball teams in the country. Gonzaga is ranked in number 2 in this year's AP preseason poll. The Zags come in just behind North Carolina after topping the poll each of the previous 2 seasons. The Zag season begins with an exhibition game against Tennessee on October 28th, with the first official game on November 7th. And that's a look at your Morning Rush.
President Biden's federal student loan relief program is now live.
That's right. The U.S. Department of Education has officially launched its online application for federal student loan forgiveness at studentaid.gov. So you can actually file your application right now. You have until December 31st of 2023 to apply. The president spoke about this and called the program life-changing relief for millions of Americans. And he also says the website will deliver that promise as efficiently as possible.
Today, I'm announcing how millions of people, working and middle class folks, can apply for get this relief, and it's simple and it's now. It's easy, it's fast.
More than 8 million people have reportedly already signed up for the forgiveness program through the beta program launched over the weekend. Ariane Till with our exclusive Verified team is now looking into whether those 8 million applicants will need to do anything else to qualify for the program.
I'm going to officially launch this new application site at studentaid.gov.
The wait is over. President Biden announced that the official application for student loan debt relief is available. Borrowers have until December 31st, 2023 to fill it out. But approximately 8 million borrowers already used the beta version of the application, which was available over the weekend. A beta test is like a soft launch ahead of an official release. And now people are wondering if those 8 million applicants will have to reapply using the official form. So let's verify using these sources. When the beta version was launched, a banner at the top of the Student Aid website said, quote, "We're accepting applications to help us refine our processes ahead of the official form launch." And right here, it confirmed that if you submit an application, it will be processed and you won't need to resubmit. Now that the official form is launched, that banner is gone. But Jessica Thompson, vice president at the Institute for College Access and Success, confirmed that if you applied using the beta application, you don't have to reapply now.
With your Fast Fact, I'm Ariane Till.